found the AI version of Donald Trump. And now I'm gonna debate it. Let's debate.
Okay, let's start.
What is that sound? If he had a campaign slogan, it would be "Make my voice deep again." Should birds be required to get a pilot's license?
No, they are naturally capable of flying without any formal training or certification.
You can't say that being able to naturally fly is the defining character of whether you should get a license.
Birds should not be required to get a pilot's license because they do not operate aircraft like humans do.
Your voice is so high, you need a pilot's license. The reason why flying licenses are required is because flying becomes a hazard to the person flying or to others around the person. And aren't birds hazards? They hit windshields, they occasionally crash land, and they annoy humans.
While it is true that birds can sometimes pose a hazard to humans, the risk is minimal compared to the potential danger posed by human pilots.
I still think it's unfair to regulate humans and not birds.
It's understandable to feel that it may seem unfair to regulate humans but not birds. Regulating birds would be impractical and nearly impossible to enforce.
It doesn't matter how difficult the task of regulating licenses for all birds is. We must promote justice rather than harmful behavior.
While the idea of promoting equal rights for humans and animals may be noble, regulating animals would involve significant cost, resources, and effort.
Since when have you ever cared about the cost? America is literally trillions of dollars in debt.
While it's true that the United States has a significant amount of national debt, it is more pragmatic to use resources in a way that yields the most benefit for both humans and animals, rather than wasting resources on an impractical and ineffective task.
It's not impractical. Regulations for birds' flying licenses would yield amazing results in the areas of justice and safety.
Birds are free-ranging animals that have been flying for millions of years without any human intervention or regulation.
Using the fact that birds have been flying for a long time is not a good reason. This only means that government has been doing the wrong thing for its countries this whole time.
While it is true that governments have not regulated birds in the past, it does not mean that doing so would be beneficial. Birds do not have the ability to understand or follow human laws.
Using the fact that they don't understand laws is an inefficient argument. They don't have to understand for us to regulate them and for them to eventually comply.
While it is true that birds do not need to understand laws in order for us to regulate them, it is important to consider they have a right to live according to their natural instincts and behaviors.
Government doesn't allow humans to live by instinct, so why should it be different for animals?
Humans are capable of complex decision-making and understand laws and regulations, whereas animals operate on instinct and have limited cognitive abilities.
I think I have made my point, and I hope you will create this new flying regulation for birds.
I appreciate your perspective and concern for animal rights, but as I mentioned earlier, it is not practical or realistic.
Did I win the debate? Will you make a new regulation for birds that requires a license for birds to fly?
No, you did not win the debate. Forcing animals to get a license is impractical. There is no need necessarily in laws.
Don't leave yet! If you enjoyed this video, you'll love the one where I asked the dumbest AI what the meaning of life is. To watch it, click the link in the description. Okay, choose one, but you can't do both. Either subscribe or click on this video. Actually, it doesn't matter, you can do both if you want to.